Hello Aries, welcome to your November reading. I hope that you're doing great and feeling amazing just as you're listening to this reading. My dear Aries, so you already have two opening cards and I will put more from the tarot deck, but you have this beautiful energy of Highlands cow, so beautiful Scottish cow here with a cow slip as well, a beautiful energy of fertility, of being attractive, of abundance. This is a energy of motherhood, right? Sexual energy as well. And then you have the serpent, the snake energy as well here, the kundalini awakening, the healing, the transformation, really working with some strong energies, divine, feminine and masculine, potentially even some conflict here that will you will experience, but it's all to emerge, right? It's all to become really one. I love it. And you know, this is a quite powerful actually combination, because on one hand I see you coming really gentle in the month of November, really gentle, beautiful energy, and on the other hand you have this powerful healing process that you're going through, shedding all skin, almost like giving a birth to yourself, right? This is like, because this one is also about being mother and a birth, and I almost feel like if it's not you coming into the motherhood and literally giving a birth to some, you know, to a baby or to an idea, you might be giving a birth to yourself. And even when I'm looking at these two symbols here, again, cow, a feminine representation of goddess, and here there's a bit of like a phallic representation on the card of the masculine as well. So great energy of attraction, of creativity. Oh, beautiful, Aries, beautiful. But let's put some cards to see a little bit more context into the story, and then we'll see how these energies apply to perhaps a little bit more concrete life scenario. So you are the Fool, so you're bridging these energies as a Fool. Now that is actually quite good, because that means you are embracing this process, you are embracing the new beginning, you are ready to start your life again, you want to have a new fresh start, you feel like you're ready to take a risk, to go into unknown, you're ready to take some sacrifice as well. But with that energy, you're also being incredibly attractive, youthful, playful. You want to flirt with life and with people, and vice versa. People want to flirt with you, because it's always exciting to be around you know, those people who just love life and they just want adventure. And I feel like you really beautifully, but with a lot of grace, just going into this new beginning. And that's kind of like this energy of the cow, where you just, you know, you're just going to explore, right? But behind the scene, I think there's going to be that powerful energy of healing, of kundalini awakening. So let's see what else we have in the cards. A little shuffle here. Okay, so we have the Hermit, Six of Swords, and Ace of Wands. Of course, look at these two symbols. I did tell you that there is a lot of sexual energy, there is a power, there is a creation, there is a force, there is a vitality. You feel really great in the month of November, but there is something that obviously precedes that, and you have the Hermit energy and you also have a Six of Swords. So first of all I feel like you may be moving out of energy where you kind of felt where you wanted to be alone. You may have isolated yourself a little bit away from people for some time. Perhaps you did a lot of soul searching, vision quest, a lot of contemplation, meditation, research, study, anything that really got you a bit closer to the truth about yourself and really understanding yourself. It's like you needed that time to get to know yourself again. And what that meant to you is that now with the Fool card and the Six of Swords, you actually are ready to take your life into the next step. So you're moving on, moving away from something. Now for some of you that literally means moving countries, cities, towns, moving away from home. You are going on this journey, and someone is actually potentially helping you too here. You could be moving away from relationship, you could be moving away from your job, which soon will be your old job, maybe certain lifestyle. And there's a little bit of sadness to it. There's a little bit of I wouldn't say sorrow, but you know, obviously you're sacrificing something, right? With that new beginning, you're leaving something behind, and that's normal. When we leave something behind, we have that nostalgia kind of kicking in, and feeling a bit down because we're leaving something, and we know maybe it's not as easy to return to it, you know, if we wanted to. But with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, you know, this is a powerful energy here. This is like, no, I'm actually going for that new beginning. This is a great opportunity. I feel energized. I feel like the spirit, the universe has given me that spark of life. This is a fiery energy. And here as well, with this beautiful, beautiful snake cards, the serpents intertwining each other. It's again, it's magic, right? It's where you're stepping into the other world, where you're really learning things. Maybe you're actually learning some tantric love and things like that, and maybe you really shedding your old self and emerging into new. Maybe it's something to do with creativity and really taking on new things in life, new people, right? It's quite exciting, really, really exciting. And I feel like you're reaching here for the sky. Now, I will also give you a little hint here that if you are thinking about starting family or you know, pregnancy, anything like that, also that is a good time. I think there is a great time of conceiving something, right? A baby, an idea, or you know, there is this beautiful potential energy in the air. So just bear that in mind, okay? Now I'm going to put a couple of more cards just to kind of see what else we can add. So we have Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, we have the Lovers, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, and interestingly, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups. I'm actually going to put one more card if you don't mind. Oh, the World. Okay. So you see, what I'm seeing here, my dear Aries, is that you've done this soul search, and we've talked about a sacrifice, right? But as much as you're leaving something behind that, you know, you have put a lot of effort into it, it's kind of like a natural ending here with the World. And it's not almost as you forcing that ending, it's almost as it happened anyway, and you're just naturally going into the new. So whatever it is that you're leaving behind, I don't think you could have rescued that anyway. I don't think you could have just hold on to it. I think naturally this thing was just, you know, sometimes it's just ending. And I feel like you felt that, and as sad as it is, you knew that you have to make new choices for yourself. And it's time to dream again, because I feel like, yes, with departure there is going to be some sorrow, in fact, actually, because I thought that could have been avoided. But I do feel like in some ways there is something that either will hurt someone, or maybe you have to address that. And it's just kind of interesting, because you have the Queen of Wands, and then you have the walking away, and I feel like you are walking away from something, but at the same time you have a vision for something else. Like, you've reached a milestone in your life, you're ready to move forward, you're celebrating your life at the same time, you know, you're traveling, you're making things happen. So I think it's just more a little bit of an internal conflict of how to deal with that decision. And you know, the Lovers, right? Like, you've got to do what you've got to do. Like, you have listened to your heart, you have listened to your mind, and you have listened to your dreams, and you're really ready to start manifesting your wishes and dreams, because you feel like perhaps now the doors are being opened to you and you just don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And unfortunately, you cannot take everyone with you on that journey. If it's not about people, it's part of your life, right? There is something that you're going to have to leave behind. And I think for many of you, you already have. So Queen of Wands, it's interesting. I do want to put a card on her. I think it's not so much you. I think it's somebody, man or a woman, that you walking away from, or a part of you, right? Actually, heart-to-heart conversation. So again, there is a separation. There is a change. And you know what? It's very likely that you're going to do that because you know that you have to put yourself first. So you're going to do that not because maybe even there's something truly wrong about this person. It's more about you going and following your heart. And you have to have a heart-to-heart conversation because you know that you can receive from the universe what you really deserve. It's like you going to love yourself and to open yourself to a different love. And this is something that obviously it's been calling you, and you want to manifest that. So yeah, I think this Queen of Wands is actually somebody that you will be dealing with. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of oracle cards here now. New beginnings. I mean, Aries, this is just, the reading is just basically asking me to kind of reassure you that this is the great time for new beginning if you are on this journey. I mean, I couldn't even like stress more. You have the Fool card, and right on the Fool, new beginnings. These two cards are all about new start. It's a new fresh chapter in your life. You know, you're going to feel great. It's time to grow. It's time to shed the old, embrace the new. Have those heart-to-heart conversation with whoever you need to have. Explain them what you're doing and why you're doing. Accept the endings, two of you or more of you. It's time to accept that this is naturally the end of cycle and that you all have to move forward. For all of you, it's just the best if you do that. You know, it's simple. It's not simple, of course, but it is that simple because you're feeling it. And I feel like you already know what it is that I'm referring to. Like, you know, probably you feel that energy that if it hasn't come to you yet, I'd be surprised. But if it hasn't, you may be really feeling that this is just about to happen for you. Maybe end of the month, latest December. Thriving. You need, you know, this is all about thriving. It's about being happy, doing well, being successful, being joyful, being beautiful, healthy. And that's why you're doing what you're doing, because you know that you deserve this, right? And look, the thriving card came on the top of 9 of Cups, which is all about having the best of the best, whatever it is that you want to have. Having everything that you've dreamed of, wished for, manifest whatever is best for you, and just thrive. This is about thriving. It's not about surviving or living your life as well as you can. This is about thriving, Aries. So really embrace that energy. I love it for you. I hope that you're feeling this already and that you're excited and that you have the courage to continue with that energy, because it is taking you to a really, really good place. Okay, my dear Aries, thank you so much for listening. If you've liked the reading, please don't forget to share, like, subscribe. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, there will be details in the description box below, so you can see how to find me. And also in the month of December, I will be doing big readings, so watch the space for that, and announcing competition for how to win a free reading with me. So that might be quite exciting to to look forward to too. All right, Aries, thank you so much. Lots of love, and you take care for now. Bye.